Hello, you lovely lot. How are you doing? So this is the first video of 2025. And what a time we're living in, right? Some days exhausted, some days really excited and loads of energy. So today I just wanted to catch up with you on a number of things. So first thing is remembering who we are, self-mastery, taking responsibility. Second thing, surrender and the postponement of the surrender event. Um, mention about the previous shout out to other healers, about training, putting pause, and then finally, what's going on with me. So, why? Obviously, many people are saying how 2025 is going to be an amazing and positive change. And that feels right to me. I think we all feel it, but we know there's many people having very tricky situations. In fact, hugely challenging times. So it's really, really important to dig deep into our resources and remember we are supported. We are all where we should be. Um, you and everyone will get through their situations. Remember, we're really power-filled beings and we can create positive change in our lives by taking responsibility for ourselves, not relying on others, although, we all do that now and again. Um, For instance, I've had some amazing offers, but they didn't feel in alignment. Of course, it would have been good for profile, probably money, um, but it just didn't feel in alignment with me. So we have to follow our own guidance, our own self-mastery, um, and take responsibility for our own actions and deeds. I know it's my destiny about self-mastery, and I believe it is for most people that we are going to achieve self-mastery in this lifetime. So in short, self-mastery, self-love, following your own guidance, being the authentic you, and surrendering to what will be. Let go, let God. So surrender and let the magic happen. So in general, many people have felt hold on to situations. It's like an energetic tie. They try to, they try to will something or control everything. Um, and there are many examples of when people let go of the energy of something, they let go of the ropes, the ties, they let go of everything and let God, let the divine truly surrender to the divine. And then the magical gifts that can come our way. Just as a reminder, maybe if you need reminding, I went through a dark night of the soul in 2022, almost 3 years ago. And when I then surrendered totally over to the divine, thinking all bad things were going to happen, that's when the true magic came my way. I, I was £50,000 in debt, little income, no assets. Um, I was house sitting. I was given $5,000 of cryptocurrency, a car, a holiday. The bank wrote half of my debt off. And then ultimately later on, it was actually a year later, I had that huge shout out for my service work, which I'm so grateful to Diana Cooper for. And I got on that rocket ship and I haven't looked back. But even before that shout out, when I totally surrendered, the universe showed me, the divine showed me what can happen. So I'm so grateful for surrender, as I know many others are as well. And maybe you will too. So while I feel the ups and downs of 2025, there seems to be a lot of promise and change with surrender. And that brings me on to the postponement of the surrender event, which was going to be next week or on the 28th anyway. So I have sent out to an email to everybody who's booked that with an apology. And anybody who hasn't booked it yet, I will be putting out a new date for it soon. But feeding into my message driving along in my car saying you have to postpone, you have to delay, it's not the right time. And I'm going, what? No. And I had to pull over into a lay-by, check into my heart, same message. And then I had to check in the next day, and it was the same message. In fact, it was more forceful. But then I had some more information that we're also going to be bringing in some more information to align with our higher selves, align with source, which will help the surrender process. So I'll let you know when we can rearrange that. And for any emails that I've got, I will reply to them. So thank you very much indeed for that. It's going to be much more in depth than I thought it was originally going to be. So let's get it right at the right time for the right people. We did a shout out for just before Christmas for some healers and some readers that had helped me. And of course, I knew this would happen deep down. I forgot people, and that was not intentional. I am a great believer in shouting other people out. I want to help other people. We want to help as many people as we can, whether it be clients or other healers. When I got on this path in 2017, particularly from 2020, I did as much healing as possible. And I saw many people for guidance, for healing, and they all helped in some way. But of course, I did forget. So absolutely no offense. So with trying to do a good deed, I may have upset a few people. That's not my intention. Now, there were a few people on there, sorry, not on there, that I don't resonate with anymore. And that also happens. Everything's for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And you might meet a teacher, you might meet a healer or some guidance. They're just in your life for a short time for a reason, and then you move on. There's no blame, shame, or guilt around that. We need to be in our own self-love, our self-mastery, and if we don't then resonate with a previous teacher or whatever, that's okay. We have to resonate and go with our own guidance. So thank you to everyone and the people that I didn't mention as well. So any training, the last training I did on clearing of the Akashics and the timelines, I haven't actually done anything since last July. Now I did actually, well, that's a lie. I actually did an individual come to me and wanted some individual training. So we did that, and that was absolutely beautiful. What's the great thing is, I'm having people come to me now either through a message or who wanted some information. I would say they're well above my pay grade. Uh, they've woken up recently and just need some guidance, but they are absolutely flying with the information they're getting through. So they probably just need some help to settle it all in and to say they're not absolutely mad. It's all in the right manner. With training, I've fought 6 beautiful people who teach the Akashic Records individually on my website. You can find that on the training page. And Clara Fuller, who's already held a group session, she's actually starting a session in March over a 6-week period where she can train to people how to clear and rewrite the records, the timelines. And for anybody who needs any extra help that's already done the training. She's going to give some money off, and it's a really nice way of actually getting a bit more in-depth one-to-one information on a Zoom with a few other people. So that's one to consider. One thing that I've been given I've been doing some one-to-ones recently, and also with some friends. Lots of people don't seem to be sleeping. And I also, I've always, well, I got out of this routine for a little while, to be honest, but cutting cords at night. So maybe I should actually write this down below this YouTube. But basically, what I do every night, and it really helps, and it's really helped the people that I've told over the last few months. So first of all, I will ask God, the divine, or my higher self to protect me at night time. Then I will instruct my higher self, or I was just say, or Archangel Michael, if you feel drawn that way, to cut all your hooks, cords, and bindings, and take those hooks, cords, and bindings up to the light for transmutation. Because we're engaging with lots of people during the day, aren't we? And if you haven't done this for a while, a lot of people haven't done this for a long time, so they look like a porcupine. But cut all the hooks, cords, and bindings, take them all up to the light for transmutation to be dissolved. So you're not thinking, you're not connected with any of these people. And then what I do is I send back any energy to anyone energies that I'm holding, cleared, cleansed, and pure. And then I recall my energy, cleared, cleansed, and pure. So if anybody's holding my energy, I recall it back to me. I need to be whole. And what I've also been doing recently is calling it back from the universe too, from the galactic lifetimes that I may have told, that there may be some energies out there. With me, there certainly was. And I'll just come on to that in a second. So, but yeah, I've not facilitated anyone's one-to-ones for a long time, but at the end of November, I started holding a limited number of personal sessions because there was quite a number of people on the waiting list. And I thought this would be a really good idea for me to see how it looks out there. And I have to say, I've really enjoyed it. And the outcomes have been awesome in most cases, with Akashic timeline clearing, past life healing, and forgiveness. It's remarkable what people have seen in their past lives, entity removal, and much energy healing within those sessions. So I'm really, really grateful for those people that come forward, who wanted a session. We do actually have a number to go. I'm only doing a limited amount a week, because we need to look after ourselves, self-love first, so we can cope with what we got. But I really appreciate all of your incredible feedback who've had the one-to-one sessions. One thing, I don't pretend that I know everything about all the ascended masters, the archangels, and so much information from our past. But what I do know, and I know there's a zillion, billion, trillion% recurring, I am a healer. And I'm here to help and encourage people to heal and move forward. And of course, bring laughter, some fun, and some lightness, because we do need lots of fun in our life. Well, I certainly do anyway. And essentially help people move forward into self-mastery. Since last August, when I took a break, obviously I had that amazing year from mid 23 to mid 24, took a break. I needed to recalibrate myself because in that year, maybe I was just going with the flow a bit too much and not actually looking into myself. So I did I started to do a lot of healing on myself, a lot of intuition, and also it was amazing how this worked out. I actually started working with a representative from the galactic dimensions, which has been incredible and awesome in so many ways. So along with the working that I'm doing on myself and my own intuition, I am really excited about how I can serve and what's coming next. So I hope bring that forward to you at the right time and bring that forward to me too. It really is exciting. So acknowledging not every day is a bed of roses. I totally believe surrendering into the now moment is one of the keys to a balanced, smoother, and joyful life. And I've said this before in some posts around New Year, but of course there will be some more challenges, but we can make it much easier for ourselves. Let go and let it flow. I'm so, so grateful for the love and the support of you, for what you brought me, for my work, the increasing soul family members that we've met on this journey of clearing and healing, the group events, the heart gatherings. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. The courses where I've been invited to places. It's really an exciting time, and I hope that you can feel that even though you might be going through challenges. An increasing soul family. This is so important to me. I am truly humbled to grow with you on this journey. I know we have our own gifts, but we are stronger in unity, staying in love, honesty, integrity, our own authenticity. That is absolutely vital for going forward. So, whatever 2025 brings you, let's create peace, harmony, of course, more love. So for 2025, I will wish you all a huge abundance of great health, wealth, joy, and a bit more love. We are not alone. I'll see you soon.